Hi guys, welcome if you're new here, and if you're not, then welcome back. My name is Holland. Today I'm going to be going through what I'm calling my 7 for 7 or 7 outfits for 7 different scenarios, which is kind of like my roadmap for having go-to outfits for the 7 most common scenarios in my everyday life. I first saw Anna Newton doing this on a YouTube video, and she also has a Substack article on it too. And I think she got it from someone called Liza Belmonte. I'll link them both below. But I feel like this is such a good idea to just be prepared for any situation that might come up where you need an outfit. Just having these go-to outfits for if like plans change or you just really don't have the mental capacity to think of an outfit for something that comes up or for the next day or whatever, you kind of are avoiding that whole dreaded like I don't have anything to wear feeling. And I do try to do this a couple times a year as like the seasons change and temperatures change and like my style evolves as I buy new things and get rid of old things on Poshmark and Depop. And I also feel like it's a really cute way to like get to know someone and peek into their day-to-day life. Because for example, when I watched the Anna edit her video on this, she had like a scenario for and an outfit for a childcare drop-off. I don't have a child, therefore I do not need an outfit for a childcare drop-off. But you can see how like everyone's life is different and you need different outfits for different situations for everyone's life. And I think it's kind of cool to see how everyone's kind of outfits and style and wardrobe changes because of someone's lifestyle, and I think it's kind of cool. So in no particular order, here are my 7 different scenarios that I will be finding outfits for this summer. First scenario is errands, and then work from a coffee shop, then casual day date with the husband, then fancy date night with the husband, playing with the in-laws, and then a date with the girlfriends, and then walkies. So the first scenario I'm styling for is running errands, and for some reason this was really hard for me to figure out an outfit for, because usually when I'm running errands I'll just like throw on some like athleisure, or I'm wearing whatever I wore to work that day and I'm just running an errand on my way home, which is still fine. But I think there's the days that I have off where I'm actually just like running errands. I'm going to get groceries, I am going to pick up coffee, anything like that, going to get gas at Costco. There are some days where I feel like, I mean, I don't have to dress up, but I do want to be in the habit of like having more elevated outfits for these kind of situations, like everyday situations, because I do have the outfits, I do have the clothes, I want to put them to use. So I bought this Doan top recently. It's the traveler top. It's been very popular on social media, I feel, and it's sold out a few times. It comes in black too, but it's definitely a little different for me. I feel like my style is more so like leans into, I guess, kind of like balance between feminine and masculine, and this is kind of like more girly or like more feminine for sure. But I do need more like tops that aren't like t-shirts, either crop t-shirts or baggy t-shirts. That's like 90% of my tops, I feel. So I needed something more elevated, and I got this top and I think it's really cute. I got a size small. I also had the medium, but I returned it. The medium was just so big, but then I feel like the small is a little small. It's definitely a little cropped, which is why I paired it with these high-waisted jeans. So I'm wearing the Goldie Luna Piece high-rise jeans, and I have raved about these jeans for years. If you watch my older videos when I talk about denim for people with curves, like these are one of my, like, I feel like I want to say my #1 pick for females with curves, because they are just so flattering. They're high-waisted. I have like a really long torso, so the high-waisted like really works for me, although I do love a low-rise pant, but that's another story. But high-waisted, and they are fitted in like the hip area and then taper at the bottom of the leg, and they have a raw hem as well. And I'm 5'6.5", and they're the perfect length for me, but they're really comfortable, really flattering on the hips and back area. But ideally I really wanted to buy these in a white wash. I have them in a black wash, and I got them in a size 27. I love them. The black ones were the first ones I bought, and they loosened out quite a bit over time, and I love that. They're kind of like, they're still like fitted and shaped well because they're like good quality denim, but they're a little more baggy, which is like my style. But I got the blue ones this wash in a 27 as well, but they haven't loosened up as much, which is fine. They're still super flattering, but it's not totally the look I'm going for. So I feel like I should have sized up in the blue, and I really want to buy the white pair because the white looks so good, and who doesn't love like a white pair of denim in the summer? But I just want to find them on sale in my size, and I haven't done that yet, so I'm waiting. I'm lurking on the internet. But yeah, would definitely recommend these jeans. 10 out of 10. And then I have just my Alaya flats. I've had these for over a year now. I bought them when the fishnet flats were like very big. I mean, I would love to buy the jelly flats, but I don't really I like them, but not enough to go out and buy them to have them like replace my fishnet LIs because I love them so much. But you can just imagine if I had the white jeans, the white high-waisted jeans, they would look so good with this outfit. But yeah, that's the first outfit. Okay, and for my work from a coffee shop outfit, this was another one that was kind of more difficult for me to style because again, I kind of wear like whatever pants and whatever t-shirt and go. But again, I want to be a little more styled if I can be. So I have this top I got from Reformation. It's the Cairo top. I actually bought it really recently. And I think it's just like another elevated basic because again, all I own is like t-shirts. So I needed something a little more elevated, a little more like summery. And I really like the open back. I will say like the straps kind of want to fall down a bit, but I did buy a medium, so I'm not sure if I would have bought a small, which is more typically my size, if that would have made a difference. They only had a medium in store, so that's what I got. But it does fit quite well in the bust, but I'm just wondering, I don't know, but it's not terrible. Like that's why I wouldn't really wear this maybe to run errands particularly, because if I'm carrying all this stuff I don't want to be like fussing with it. But if I'm just like doing some clickety clacks on a keyboard or like writing in my planner in a coffee shop, then I'm okay with the straps being somewhat finicky. I just won't be moving around that much, so that shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, I really like this top actually, especially because it's so hot here. And I do like to wear pants for some reason, even when it's hot out. I get cold really easily, so maybe that's why. But I'm wearing it with the Frankie Shop Pala denim. Again, these were another pair of denim that I talked about in that video. That's like good pairs of denim for women with curves. And I have these in 2 washes as well. I have it in this white wash and then a blue wash too. But I think that they're just really casual. They're cool. They're low-waisted. You can kind of hike them up and tie these buttons, or like fasten the buttons, I guess, and make them more higher waisted. But I did get them hemmed while they were low waisted, and because I knew I'd be wearing them low waisted, so that's how I wear them. But that's what the extra buttons are for, if you see those. And I like the two-tone on them. I think it's cute. And then I'm just wearing them with my Miu Mius, because usually when I go to a coffee shop, I'm like walking there, so I want my footwear to be comfortable. But I could easily wear just like flats with these or anything, and also switch out the jeans for like shorts or something. But I think this is a good like quick go-to. And then I also have my Miu Miu bag I bought a while ago. I'm not a big designer bag person. I only have like 2. It's like this and a Jacquemus bag I bought years ago, but I just really wanted a nice kind of leather bag that fits my laptop, and this was kind of like a gift to myself, and I just love it so much. And the color, I love brown and brown leather, so it just made sense. And I love Miu Miu too, but I can't see myself buying a lot more designer bags in the future. It's not something that I really strive for anymore, but I definitely love this one, and it'll last a long time and looks good with any outfit. There's actually a funny story with this bag. So I originally bought it from Farfetch. Yeah, farfetch.com. If you've ever shopped there before, they kind of connect. It's kind of like the middleman between the customer like me and some little boutiques around the world. And the bag that I wanted, this one, was actually on like at the smallest sale, like a 2% sale or something on Farfetch from like this little boutique, and I ordered it and I got it, and I filmed myself unboxing it. And when I unboxed it, I was in shock because it was covered in scratches, covered in like deep worn scratches. And I'm like, this is such an expensive bag. There is no way that I am allowing this. Like a few small scratches, sure, like it is a soft leather, but it was like deep, like worn, and like big ones. I was like, this is unacceptable. So I tried to return it, and they wouldn't accept the return because they're like, no, you scratched it. And I was like, there is no way, because I returned it within an hour of getting it, because I was like, oh no, absolutely not. So I sent it back. Yeah, they wouldn't accept it. And I was like, I have footage of myself unboxing, and you can see my expression, just pure disappointment and shock. But I filmed myself unboxing it, and that's my proof that I didn't do this. A, because I returned it within an hour of getting it, so there's no way I could have made all that damage in that 1 hour. And then also I have it on camera, so that's my proof. And then they had to accept it. So this is your sign to just film everything that you do, because that really helped me, because it's like a very expensive bag, and if they wouldn't have accepted it, I would have been so disappointed. Also a sign to not buy your designer bags or really expensive pieces from anyone except like the designer. So I ended up reordering it from Miu Miu because I'm not risking that again. That was insane. But that's my little story. And that's it. Okay, so next scenario is casual date with the husband. And I'm wearing this Doan lace midi dress. It could definitely be dressed up for like a fancier night out, but I love the idea of just like throwing on a dress, wearing it out and about, and just being like kind of, again, like more elevated day to day. Like I can definitely dress this up or down, which is why this is one of my most favorite recent purchases. I'm actually so mad because I bought it full price and then I saw that Doan was having a sale like a week later and it was like half price. I'm like, damn it. But no regrets because I love it that much. I definitely sized down. I bought both a small and an extra small, and typically I'm like a medium, especially because of my hips. I stuck with the extra small because it was just more fitted all throughout, but it is like a see-through, like a sheer, I guess, lace. It's not lined, so I have worn it without anything underneath it, but I bought a sheer mini skirt from Doan as well, because then I'm just wearing some little like nipple covers right now. But I love this dress. It is super cute and comfortable, and I feel like, yeah, I can wear it anywhere. Like usually when Chris and I are going out for a date, it'll be just like a really nice coffee shop, which sounds funny, but there are coffee shops that people like dress up for here, I feel. Not necessarily in like a fancy way, but in like a fashion like style way. So we try to dress up for those, and it's kind of like our little outing. And yeah, but again, can be dressed up or dressed down. I could wear this with heels. Right now I'm just wearing it with my Miu Miu sneakers again. I could wear my flats too, or yeah, wear like some heels or something. For like the day, if it is gonna be cold, I would wear my girlfriend jacket that I've had for years. I've talked about this a few times before as well. Bought this on Revolt a long time ago when I was still in school and had no money, and it was definitely a splurge, but what a splurge. It has lasted the test of time, is that how it goes? But it is still like such good quality, and I still get compliments on it, and it is so me. It's like brown, it's denim, it's baggy, there's texture to it. Yeah, I'm a big like texture person. I think that's the other component of my style. It's definitely like masculine, feminine, but then also texture, like organic and texture. I think if we're doing like Alison Bornstein's 3 words, I haven't fully identified mine yet, I think, but texture and organic would be at least the 2 of them. So that's why I love this lace dress. It has a texture to it, and it's very airy, it's very light and very feminine, but it's like not fitted to the body. I can dress it down and kind of make it more like, I guess, masculine with the sneakers, and then with the baggy jacket, and then more feminine with some heels or something. But I love this dress. And I was actually, when I put this on, I was like, oh, I could actually wear it to like a girly date as well, like when like the girls and I go out for like brunch or something. That's the thing, like these outfits I'm styling for these scenarios, they don't have to be just for that scenario. Like I'm definitely gonna like mix and match. It's just nice to have these outfits to save, and I can just pick this, wear this, and I'll be good to go. No brain power needed. Okay, next scenario is fancy dinner date with husband, or fancy date night with husband. And this is the dress. It's actually, okay, to be honest, I haven't figured out the boob situation yet. I don't have a lot of boobs, but I usually just wear, I mean, I rarely wear a bra, only when I'm like at work, but I usually just wear like sticky boobs, I call them, like nipple covers. But this definitely needs some more like lift. So I have boob tape, so that's like a new realm for me. Yeah, definitely can't wear like a bra with this, and it's a little long, but anyways, I love this dress. It's so gorgeous and luxurious. It's from Arsina Ori, I think that's how you say it, Arsina Ori, and I think it's the Lavinia dress, but I'll link it below. But it constantly sells out because it's just so dreamy and flows so nice, and just makes me feel very womanly, I guess. It also has like this little detailing that kind of gives it that texture that I like. I actually have a story for this dress. This dress was actually potentially going to be my wedding dress. If you didn't know, I eloped with my husband, I guess now. We eloped last month. Actually 2 months ago now. Oh my gosh, time flies. But May 4th was our wedding date. So we eloped, and I had to find a dress in 12 days. And I ordered this one online thinking it could be it. But I knew it was a little more ivory, and I knew it was a little like see-through and a deep V. So I was like, I can maybe finagle it away the wedding day to make it work, but I'm kind of glad I found a different dress. Actually, I'm really glad I found a different dress. I love the dress that I wore, but this is definitely more like beachy, summery for sure. I think it's more of like if you're kind of like resort wear, I guess, like if you're going on vacation in a resort and fancy resort dinner or something. It is sheer at the bottom, I'd say. So I do, because I have like tattoos on my hips and I can see them through the dress. So I am wearing that doe-in slip skirt again, which is kind of why I bought the slip skirt, not the slip dress, because the dress would have been nice with the doe-in lace dress, but with this one I can't wear like a slip dress under it because it would like ruin all the deep V. So yeah, I would say it is a little sheer, which again is fine on like vacation. If I was at a resort and wearing this, I don't care. Like, I'm wearing my bikini all day. I'm just gonna throw this on after and go for a nice dinner or whatever. But I think like going to like a fancier dinner here or something, I would wear the slip with it. So yeah, I love this. Oh, and then the shoes. The shoes are my Kate flats that I wore for my wedding day. They're actually my wedding shoes. So I've actually been looking at those shoes for a couple of years now. I love them. I don't know why. They're like a mesh, simple flat that just go with everything. And they have like little purple flowers on it with like little green on it, which actually worked out perfectly because I was looking for a flat shoe for our wedding and we just eloped in our like backyard basically. And it's funny because we wanted the colors to be green and white, and then out of nowhere Chris was like, I actually kind of want purple too. And if you watch my wedding video that I posted last week, he was like, yeah, I think it's just purple's just royal, I just want it. I'm like, that's so random, but that's perfect because now I know exactly what shoes to buy because the shoes are like a nude white or cream, purple and green. It was just perfect. So those are my wedding shoes, and I did splurge on them. Obviously they're Kate, but I knew I would wear them again, and I've actually worn them so many times. So yeah, really good investment, I'd say. Investment is a word that I use a lot when I am thinking of an excuse to spend a lot of money, and yeah, it's an investment. But yeah, I love this outfit, and I think Chris likes it too. I feel like my hair is so flat from trying on all these outfits. But okay, another scenario. The next one we're dressing for is dinner with the in-laws, and again, I find this one really hard to dress for normally, so I'm glad that I have this go-to outfit that I have now planned. But it's just because Chris's family is so chill. They're just so nice. They don't care, they don't judge at all. They're just like jeans and a t-shirt, that's all everyone wears to everything. And although I have a ton of that, so that's not an issue, there are some times where I do want to dress up a bit more, but I don't know what exactly to wear, because you want to like dress up and look cute and like elevated. I don't know, I wasn't really sure. So I actually recently got this dress from Aritzia. It was like really, I feel like it was really popular on TikTok, but I feel like everything is. So this is the Aritzia, I think it's Babaton maybe, the Technique dress. It comes in like poplin and linen. I got the linen one because I really wanted like a linen dress, and it's actually really cute. I did size down. I got a size 4. I'm usually like a 6 or 8. The 4 is a little fitted, but I kind of like that. I don't mind. But I feel like sizing up to a 6 could have been nice too. The only thing is when I first got this, I actually filled out like the whole return form. I was going to return it because I feel like it's not as flattering for me, at least with this neckline, because I don't really have a chest. Like I don't have boobs, and I just feel like it just looks so boring here. But I think I was kind of playing around with it. I'll take this off. But I think I'm gonna get it altered to like kind of come down to more of a point and kind of bring this in. I don't know why, but it just looks so much, I mean, I'm not gonna like pull it down to like a deep V like the last dress, but I think just like kind of bring it to like a point, or like just have this part sewn here. I feel like that looks so much better on me. I don't know if I just need that like angle or that like V to kind of make my neck look longer or like my chest area look leaner. But I think that's a lot more flattering. So I'm gonna get that altered. I just haven't had a chance yet. But yeah, I love the stripe pattern. Has pockets. That's always cool. I think for this season, for the summer season, one of my big goals was to find summer dresses because, like I said, I have tons of like jeans and t-shirts. I wear a lot of trousers for some reason. I've historically been very masculine in dressing and like wearing oversized things, trousers, but I am trying to find more of those like dresses that I can kind of weave into my closet and just kind of have a bit of change, because everything in my closet is now starting to look the same. I've actually been pretty good this year, I think. I think I've found some good pieces. It comes in a couple lengths too. It comes in this like basically almost maxi length and then a short one. And I really liked the short one, but I looked quite short. and I just don't want to be uncomfortable. I was thinking I would buy the long one and then have it hemmed to like maybe knee length, because the other one was like quite short, and I just can't do that anymore, I feel. But I actually kind of like the long length, so maybe I'll keep it this length. But there's another color that I really want. I really wanted the poplin one in the, I forget what color it is, but it's like a tan. Obviously it's like a light brown. I love brown, so that was obvious that I would go towards that one. But I showed Chris and he was like, no, I like the linen, like the blue and white one. I'm like, okay, fine. But I got this at the clientele sale, so it was actually, I think, 30% off, which is a really good deal. But if it goes on sale again, I'll get that one for sure. But I'm wearing it with this just as a cover up. I like the idea of the pattern on pattern kind of maximalism for this season. I got this button up at Zara like a long time ago. I don't even shop at Zara. I don't know how I ended up with this. The quality is unimpressive, as you would expect from Zara, so I am definitely on the lookout for another one that's better quality and like feels better on the skin. So if you know of any kind of shirts like this, button ups, maybe like a linen hopefully with like these kind of stripes on it, link it down below and I will for sure buy it, because I definitely want a better quality one. But this is all I have right now, so that's what I'm wearing. Yeah, I feel like it just looks very, very summery and cute. Oh, and then I'm wearing my wedding shoes with it too. Again, like I could dress it up with some heels or something. Just the flats I think are casual, or even like some sneakers. I would wear sneakers for sure. Sneakers with everything. Okay, this might be one of my favorite outfits from this whole thing. This is for scenario number 6, which is date day with the girlies. This is a Wilfred, it's really old, like a Wilfred crochet top. And this is new. This is from Aritzia too. It is, I got it at the clientele sale as well. It's just one of their denim button downs, and I really like this. I like the quality. It's like light. They had so many colors and it was hard to choose, but I really like this one that I got. And then I got these Bevza shorts. I actually found these on Poshmark secondhand, but these are like one of my most favorite shorts, and I'm not a shorts person. You can probably tell that from this video, but I don't wear a lot of shorts. I just find them, like I wear shorts at the gym, but in terms of like Bermuda shorts or like other kind of shorts, I just feel like they're either too short for me, or if they're a bit longer, they make my legs look so athletic that it's just like not the look I'm going for. But I find that these ones are like a good in between. Actually, when I first saw them, you can see that they're like kind of paneled, like there's a side panel. When I first saw them, I was like, those shorts look so dumb, because they look like they have like boxers under them that are peeking through. I don't know. And I don't even know if Chris likes them, but I don't care. But no, when I saw them a few times, I was like, oh no, they're actually pretty cool. So yeah, some white shorts. And ooh, I actually did get them altered though, because they were like 4 inches, I think like 4 inches longer. And I'm like, no, they're not flattering at that length. It just looks like a lot of fabrics. I have really short legs. I have like a long torso and short legs. So I got them altered, and this is your sign like to get things altered too, because like I said, that last dress from Aritzia, the technique dress, I'm gonna get that part altered here. And then the shorts, I got them hemmed. We gotta make things work for you, I think. And they work for me. Then I'm wearing the Kate shoes. Again, just my wedding shoes, but I've actually worn these shorts with boots. I have Coperni, the bridge boot, and I love how it looks with those too. So that'd be more like a fancier night out. I could wear it without this and just the shorts and the boots, or like some other kind of jacket or something. I was also thinking of wearing a belt. I'm not like a big belt person, but like a black belt or like a brown belt would look really cute with this too. But I just want something easy. I mean, I was also thinking that lace dress from Doen could be a good like girly date kind of outfit, and then this would be kind of good to like hang out for like a casual date with Chris too. But again, like these are just my go-to outfits, not necessarily just for that one thing that I planned it for, but I can like mix and match and whatever. So yeah, I really like this outfit. Okay, for the last outfit, I'm actually cheating because I don't have the full outfit yet. I ordered it a few days ago and it still hasn't arrived. But the last scenario is Zoomies. Oh, not Zoomies. Oh my god. That's so funny that I called it Zoomies, because it's actually Walkies, but it's when Chris and I just go for walks around the neighborhood. We'll go to like a little coffee shop, or if we haven't, well, he usually gets enough steps in with work, but I don't usually get enough steps in, so I'm like, I need to go get my walkies in, because he says if I don't go for walks then I get really zoomy in the house. So my Zoomies. But yeah, it's just when you go for like walks outside somewhere. We're hopefully also, I'm gonna manifest this, but getting a dog soon. I know it's so much work and I don't know if we're ready for that, but are you truly ever really ready? I don't know, but this would be a good like dog walking outfit too. But it is these crochet pants from We Wore What. I've been wanting like crochet pants for so long, or some sort of like, maybe not lace pants, but again, I'm a big like texture person and I love the look of these pants. So I got those from We Wore What. They haven't arrived yet. They're supposed to arrive this week. I'm really excited. But they are sheer, so not like sheer, but it's crochet, so you can kind of see through them. So I'm thinking of wearing it with like an oversized top of some sort. Like I saw Danielle Bernstein, who designs and owns We Wore What. She wore them on her stories with like a long white button down, and then I think she wore like nude like shorts underneath or something from Skims, so I might do that too. But the shirt was long enough that it covered like your butt and stuff, so I do have a long button down that I'm gonna wear with that. And then for shoes, just like flip-flops or something for like a casual little walk around the neighborhood. But yeah, I think it's a really cute like elevated beachy-ish kind of look. I think that's also kind of where my style has been going lately, is very more like coastal and like beachy, which I guess I've been living in LA for almost 2 years now, so that makes sense. I'm less like Pacific Northwest and more like beachy LA. But yeah, that's it. Those are my 7 outfits for my 7 different scenarios in my everyday life. I hope this video was helpful and maybe inspired you to kind of figure out some go-to outfits so you don't have that dreaded like I don't know what to wear feeling, because it is so annoying sometimes, because we all have a closet full of clothes. I'm sure you have something to wear. We just have to put the effort in at some point to plan it. But thanks for following along, and I hope to see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.